Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. All right, that was a quiet one. We just finished Markevitch, and now we're working back through the M, and this is a small but intriguing pile of stuff. We have the 50th anniversary album of the Marlboro Music Festival, which I keep under M for Marlboro. Get it? Because there's no place else to put it. It's on Bridge Records, and it's 2.5 hours of stuff. There's some wonderful things here we've got. Are you ready for this? The Beethoven 3 Marches for Piano 4 Hands with Cecile Licade and Mieczyslaw Horszowski. Talk about a spring September sort of thing. You know, he was about 120 and she was like 10. So that's interesting. Then we've got Verdi's String Quartet with Pina Carmarelli, she of the Quartetto Italiano, right? And let's see, Henry Granat and Martha Strongenkatz and Ronald Leonard as the quartetists. Schubert, The Shepherd on the Rock with Benita Valente and Rudolf Serkin. Oh gosh, that's famous. Didn't they? I thought they recorded it for Sony, I think. Isn't there one of those out there? Then the Mendelssohn A Minor Quartet, Opus 13, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, with another bunch of quartet soloists you've never heard of, mostly. Bartók, the Divertimento with the Marlboro Festival Strings and Sándor Vég. Yay! That's major. György Kurtág, there's Wind Quintet with some wind quintet people. And let's see, it's more Kurtág, and the homage to Mihaly András with like other people doing wind things. And Ligeti, String Quartet No. 1, Metamorphoses Nocturnes, Nocturnal Metamorphoses. So that's like kind of a cool like celebration disc with some very interesting repertoire. It's fun. Then we got this guy, Gino Marinuzzi. Ever heard of him? On Dynamic. He lived from 1882 to 1945. And this is really cool. I mean, he's got this tone poem thing here, Sicania, and his symphony in A, which is 40 minutes and 3 big movements. It's a serious piece and well worth hearing, I think. It's very interesting. It's a Frankian, but Italian. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. And his Prelude and Prayer, those other 2 pieces are 14 minutes long each. I mean, it's 70 minutes with, the Symphony Orchestra of the Croatian Radio under Nikša Bareca with Adela Golak-Rulovic soprano. So there you go. I mean, this is not a disc that many will probably have or have even heard of. And I didn't even remember it existed. But when I looked at it, I went, oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah, sure. And so it was actually fun to take it out and bip through it a little bit. Then we've got, Luca Marenzio. I love Luca Marenzio, the Italian madrigalist. We used to sing some of his madrigals when I was in the Hopkins Grammar School Collegium Musicum. Actually, back in the day, believe it or not, I had a decent singing voice for like 12 minutes. I really did, before like multiple sclerosis and other things kind of, messed it up. But, I was a tenor, and they were always looking for tenors. And I could sing, at least at some point. And we did a bunch of these things. The first book of madrigals with Concerto Italiano under Rinaldo Alessandrini. Oh, yes, they're just marvelous. His madrigals are beautiful. This also, they use a lute and a harp, a double harp and a simple harp. Arpa semplice and arpa doppia. And they really are lovely, lovely works. If you don't know Luca Marenzio, he lived from 1533 to 1599. He just missed the Baroque, the advent of the Baroque, a late Italian madrigalist, and it's wonderful. And we have this one too. I have his 6th book of madrigals, A Cinque Voce of 1594, which is 5 years before his death, so it's late. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, with La Veneziana on glassa. This stuff is wonderful. There's so much of this music. And so much of it is really, really lovely. But you got to sit down and find it and listen to it and deal with it. This is a gorgeous disc. It really is. I played this quite a bit at the time, and it got down here in the overflow room along with this thing for reasons of space economy. Oh, this first one with the fourth book. The Madrigals a Quattro Voci is the ensemble, but it's the first book. No, they're four voice madrigals with the Concerto Italiano. This is on Opus 111, Jolanta Scora's album, label that went poof, a few decades ago. Anyway, so there it is, Marenzio and Marinuzzi and Marlboro. See, I told you it was sort of an interesting selection of stuff, wasn't it? So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.